shit, this guy again? Oh my god, would he just stop pumping out these crappy videos? Right? Well, here we are again. This is actually my 5th flight for that Sunday. Yeah, so you've been watching these videos all week, haven't you? Yeah, I know you have. I appreciate that, I really do. Anyway, one of the greatest things about this digital link is just my ability to just explore spaces now, because I can see so much more clearly. I can see all the little tiny branches and whatnot, and it just gives me that freedom. And I think at this point I'm only at 200 milliwatts, and I can go all around my neighborhood. Now please keep in mind, this is a sub 250 gram drone. I'm flying totally legally. But yeah, look at this. And this is the Runcam Link system. It's essentially just a CAT-X Vista, but the camera itself on the front is a Phoenix HD, and it's a low light camera. And as you can see here, this the sun is setting obviously, but the shadows and stuff are still fantastic, and the color saturation is nice. Really impressed with this camera. Now I don't have any other experience with digital cameras. I've just come from analog, so for me this is just like wow. And don't get me wrong, I love analog. It was great, and I'm really glad I experienced it. But digital's here now. Welcome. But look at this, I can hit these little gaps. I can see every little branch, every little twig. What I also did here was I set my camera angle to 0. So the camera is like flat. And the reason I did that is I wanted it to be able to go slow around my yard specifically. Just like you would with a tiny whoop. Yeah, I can cruise around trees, fly all around my neighborhood. No problem whatsoever. And all this footage, by the way, this is all from the DVR built into the DJI goggles. This is not anything from any camera or anything that I've put on the drone. And I will get back to filming some things with, the small 4K action camera and whatnot. But I think right now, just for putting out basic videos, this is sufficient. I think this quality's, gives you a reasonable sense of my environment. It doesn't look too rough. It's not pixelated or anything. So, yeah. Another thing that's changed recently for me is I'm relying pretty much 100% on editing on my phone. So I have an iPhone 10, I think it is. It's not that new, but it's new enough that it happens to be more powerful than my computer. So I'm finding that I can edit 4K files on my phone a heck of a lot smoother than I can on my current desktop. And yeah, I could replace it, but I'm retired. I don't want to spend money on stuff I don't need. Yeah, look at that sunset. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, so anyway, I'm using LumaFusion on iOS, and it's working well. And now, see, I couldn't do this before. I couldn't dive through these trees because there are wires here. But now I can see the wires. I know exactly where they are. And I knew the general location of them, so, when I was flying analog, I was aware of their existence. But now I have the ability to get much closer to things. Haven't you always fantasized about, you're driving down the road and you're stuck in traffic? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just launch yourself into the air and fly above the traffic? Well, yep. Oh, and if you look at the top left there, that's the St. Lawrence River. There's a big lake boat. There it is, and I see it at this point and decide to up my altitude a little bit and take a look. And all those little islands, this is the Thousand Islands. New York State across the river there. All right, anyway, enough of my talking. I'll bust away to some music, and you guys can just just watch the rest of the footage. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. One of my neighbors walking his dog, and I thought, you know, maybe I'll do a little trick for the dog. Maybe the guy think it would be cool. Let's do a roll.